Welcome back to another video. I just got off work probably about an hour ago. I just got off work and we're already back here working. We still working. Question. Do y'all want to see other things on this channel, or would you like me to leave it just reactions and then I have other channels for other stuff? I think I should branch out and try other things just to see how it goes. Occasionally a gaming video on like a very popular game that's popping off right now, or I want to start doing IRL stuff very soon. Like I want to do Japanese snacks, trying stuff like that. I want to try different foods. I want to go different places. I got a list in my phone of video ideas, and even on my whiteboard over there. Even on my whiteboard, I have some stuff too that I want to try and get done. Just let me know how y'all feel. And yeah, that's that. Today though, we are reacting to Hopping the Border. It is by Channel 5 with Andrew Cullen, whatever. I don't know. It's more like an informational kind of video. Not really. It's not like we finna sit here and be on our, National Geographic shit. But, I just thought this is a cool video. He's going to Mexico, hopping the border. Let's go.
Trekking through the Mexican borderlands is a surreal one. Everywhere you look, you see free-range cows. Vacas. And signs asking not to leave garbage. Still, there's a ton of trash, but a lot of it's pretty interesting.
Okay. Is it me? Like the quality is 1080p. Like, damn, these niggas got signal jammers in Mexico? What's up with the quality?
Cases of beer, diapers full of poo, Venezuelan flags, printed copies of unanswered emails from US Border Patrol, and a delicious half-eaten Snickers bar just for you.
Hay mucha gente de Venezuela.
I hope he didn't eat that bitch for real,
Aquí hay mucha gente de todos lados.
As we begin to walk down a large hill, one of the coyotes stops us and tells us some important information.
Okay.
No es que sea peligroso, simplemente es mucha cautela, porque
Mucha cartela.
Para que así nadie sabe nada.
no saben nada de nosotros.
They say the cartel controls this particular human smuggling route, and that
Human
as freelancers,
nigga said human smuggling route. Bro, human trafficking? You think, bro? See this IRL shit, but I would never do this. I would never do this. Like, I might have a potential FurryCon video dropping. Don't know yet.
they failed to pay the coyote fee, or the cartel tax, which is usually about 20%. And they also didn't tell them
Cartel
to be
tax?
filming. So, in the event that a collector rolls up demanding money, I have to act like we're just a couple of bros on a chill hike.
Okay, está bien.
Truly
Hell no,
seeing no
bro.
other option, I follow them down the hill and into the woods.
I'm not going down there. What if they're part of the cartel? Because he's on this weak ass camera. Fuck no. Hell no.
Walking through the forest. We're about a mile from the Rio Grande, which obviously is the natural barrier into the state of Texas. So we're gonna follow the homies here.
That was the Rio Grande.
See, there's like a ton of discarded underwear, socks, garbage, empty bottles of
Why
water.
the draws off though?
Presumably left
Hello?
behind by previous migrants. It's estimated that just last year alone, roughly 2 million people entered the U.S. this way.
As
Fuck.
we continue to walk, I get my first view of the river. This spot, though, they say, is way too hot to cross.
Why that spot hot? What make
Not
that?
because of Border Patrol, they say, but because of undercurrents, which are the leading
Oh,
cause
okay.
of death in the river.
The current can sweep
Come
you under
and
that
come and
water
get your
in
ass
just
that
minutes.
river.
Border Patrol agents rescued 2 migrants struggling to stay afloat in the fast-moving water.
Un oso de peluche.
I hate the fact that he brought this weak ass camera that we can't see shit off of. It might be for aesthetics, it might be for something else, but nigga, I can't see. I'm over here counting the pixels.
Hay veces
Come
cuando
on, bro.
un familiar
That's
pierde
sad, though.
a alguien en el río, es normal que cuelguen eso.
Just left
Lo
this
que me
kid
han
stuffed
dicho.
animal behind.
Sí.
Like
Mucha gente
that's
sufre.
sad.
Llora demasiado solo para poder llegar, pero hay veces que
Y'all gotta
me
read
pongo
these
a pensar
titles.
y
Y'all
que
gotta read these titles. I ain't
digo
reading
que
these bitches out
La
loud.
gente es así porque son así. O sea, no sé si lo puedo explicar.
He gotta hide
Todos
his
tienen
whole
un
body
sueño
for
o
his
una
protection.
vida muy bien hecha, pero
The coyote, like many others, don't understand why migrants would go to such lengths just to get to the U.S. But his perspective is an informed one. He spent most of his
Okay.
life in a border town, and for a year lived in San Antonio and worked as a dishwasher, where he said he felt
Let me tell y'all something. I was a dishwasher for 1 day at Olive Garden. That was the worst job I have ever worked in my life. At first I was there, it was cool. I'm like, okay, I get here at 4 o'clock. I don't expect here to be too long. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. I'm telling you, and it's like this, it's a long water hose, just look like a normal gardening hose, but it's high pressured as a bitch. And you back there, you gotta shh. I didn't have no waterproof shoes on, this first day on the job. I don't even know if I'm gonna stay. I didn't have no waterproof shoes on. My feet soaking wet. Nigga, I tell you, my feet were so wet, so pruned up. I got home. It hurt to walk on my goddamn 2 feet, walking in my carpeted room from that shift. My feet were hurting. You had to hold them dishes so damn hard so the water hose wouldn't fly out your goddamn hand. I went to grab a broom. My hand just cramped up, started throwing gang signs up and shit. I couldn't goddamn do it. It stunk. My glove broke. Gave a fucking noogie to some old lady's ass damn pasta sauce she didn't finish up. Man, the smells, it was gross, bro. It was so gross, disgusting. I don't ever recommend working as a damn dishwasher for anywhere. Anywhere, damn it, anywhere. Me and the other new dude, we quit that night. Niggas over here calling me. Hey, you were scheduled to work today. Nigga, I ain't answer that phone, bitch. I sent that nigga straight to voicemail. Fuck out of here.
Alienated, exiled, overworked, and depressed.
He estado encerrado, trabajando encerrado. Es lo único.
But does admit the service wages were much higher. Yet, so was the cost of living. So he was barely able to make any money. This equation is something that very few economic migrants seem to be aware of, which points to a larger issue, which is the widespread proliferation of American dream propaganda in developing nations. Every migrant that I've spoken to, from Senegal to Guinea to Guatemala and to Bangladesh,
bro, people be coming over here thinking
this
shit sweet.
Experience or really
it's better,
information,
a lot better than what they got at home. But this shit ain't it for real. For real.
Paradise, heaven on earth, a place of free elections, free press, and unlimited social welfare programs.
I just been swiping for EDD. Go to the bank, get a stack at least. This shit here better than selling peas. I made some rent that I couldn't believe.
But unfortunately,
what the hell is that? And what the hell is EDD?
The Department of Justice
I know what
says
ED
a
is.
rapper who bragged in a music video about getting rich from an unemployment scam is now facing federal.
And now the nigga in jail. God, motherfucker. And why his ass like out like this? Look at this nigga booty, bruh. Come on. Niggas walk around like this with they booty out, just tooted up. And they just chilling.
Rich from an unemployment scam is now facing federal charges.
America is in a bad spot in a number of ways. And it seems that most migrants are not aware, as I mentioned, about the skyrocketing cost of living yet stagnant minimum wage in every major U.S. city that's eroding the working class in cities like San Francisco, where many lifetime city natives have been priced out in the past couple years.
It's fucked up.
Bro,
city
I thought this was one of my friends from high school. I was about to ask, why the hell is he in San Francisco? He looks damn near identical. Short as shit, kind of fat, dark skin. He had this like mohawk throw kind of thing going on with the beard. The beard's just not chin strapping enough. But I thought he grew it out, bro. I was about to hit this nigga up.
Natives have been priced out in the past couple years.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's impossible to live here. The rent is rising. Minimum wage is the same. No parking. If you get a parking ticket, nigga, that's a whole check right there.
$100 parking
jobs
ticket?
just to
Hello?
live in that one bedroom in Zombieland.
But most migrants seem to be programmed with the opposite vision of America and seem to have been swindled by an aggressive, multi-generational
this shit ain't sweet,
PR
bruh.
campaign, which in my view has totally misled them and left them in the dark on very important information. They're unaware, for example, about the ongoing cold class.
Did he just two-hand Donkey Kong bash the back of this fucking Prius?
Information.
How strong is this nigga? Look at this shit, bruh. Damn.
About the ongoing
how did he just do that?
In all of America's major cities. Or that the majority of U.S. citizens have been strategically divided into politicized consumer groups by the investment firms who control the mainstream media. They've been using the border issue to stoke the flames of an internal culture war between Americans by pulling on liberal heartstrings with migrant sob stories, while simultaneously stoking conservative anger by blaming the global economic crisis on Joe Biden. But both angles are deployed by the same propaganda apparatus whose primary goal is to generate revenue by bringing clicks and engagement to legacy media, which will collapse, but not yet. In the meantime, legacy media's purpose is to distract.
I don't know. I'm not finna get political.
Anyways,
I'm not finna get political. That's
Me
one
and the
thing.
Coyotes
That's one thing you can guarantee on this goddamn channel. I will never get political, bro. Never.
Find a gap in the trees.
stand that
And there
shit.
she is, the US of A, home to bald eagles, corn dogs, and gangster rap. Drive through Starbucks, Roll Tide Rush Weekend,
Ew.
Apple Pie and the Island Boys.
Okay.
I also see the barbed wire the newsman has been hollering about for the past couple weeks.
Razor wire remains up along the U.S.-Mexico border even after the Supreme Court ruling allowing federal immigration officials to remove it.
Texas has argued that the razor wire
think they finna
is
go
repelling
around?
migrants from crossing into the
You
country.
think they finna go around picking that
It appears
shit up?
President Joe Biden and Texas Governor Greg Abbott have been involved in a vicious dispute about having more or less razor wire right there. Biden wants less and Abbott wants more. But it doesn't matter because the majority of river embankments on the American side have no barbed wire at all. It's a non-issue and a
How they gonna
distraction
get through that?
designed to create controversy from afar.
Ya vamos pa' Texas, ya vamos pa' Texas.
He says this is a perfect place to cross, but he's worried it's a bit too deep.
Y si él mira que está hondo, busca otro lado. Si no está hondo, pues por ahí pasamos los cuatro.
How you supposed to know
Los
though?
cuatro agarrados y pasamos.
¿Ustedes van a pasear con nosotros a los Estados Unidos?
This may sound a bit amateur, but I didn't realize up until this point that we were actually gonna cross the river ourselves. I was expecting just like a tour of their route, but obviously they had other plans.
Oh, they really trying to go for real.
Sí.
So wait, what the fuck? So this nigga already in Mexico trying to get back to the U.S. What the hell? So you went to Mexico, you risking your life? Oh shit, man, do what you want. Shit, I guess, nigga. Shit.
Ah, sí.
I yell across the river,
$5,000.
hey, Telemundo,
It was
hey!
also going to cost us
Come here.
$5,000 a piece. This was not
In the
discussed,
interview.
but I wasn't sure what to do.
No racial. I tried to learn Spanish. I tried it. I couldn't do it. I had a 6-day streak on Duolingo. Don't let me get on that rant again. Don't let me get on my Duolingo soapbox. Sorry if I offended anybody. Sorry. I love Hispanics. I love them. Y'all cool folk. Y'all cool. Y'all culture cool as fuck. Y'all cool.
Parte.
It was a joke, a prank.
Okay.
Y luego necesitamos conseguir alguien que nos
Hey, find
levante.
someone to pick us up. Cool.
Me cuenta es un carro y ya nos sube hasta San Antonio.
Okay.
Pero tenemos que caminar, a de cuenta, hasta Uvalde.
I need this video hurry up. Like I said, I just got off work. I need
it
this
became
nap.
quite obvious that I was in far too deep. The coyote told me that after crossing the river, we had to walk from Eagle Pass to Uvalde, Texas, which is over 67 miles.
Fuck! 67 miles and you walking that bitch? God damn, bro. My feet be hurting when I be walking at work. Call me what you want.
How would this be possible?
Sorry,
According to Apple Maps, it said it would take over 24 hours. We had no water. Plus, we apparently owed these guys $5,000. Looking back, I would have asked to turn around, but we were in far too deep. And while they're being pretty cool, you never know when a switch could flip or something.
Yeah.
Abruptly, the younger coyote asked me to duck down because a border patrol boat was speeding by.
Yo, that's crazy as shit.
Mira, este es un montecito.
That's crazy as hell.
Todavía un monte y después de este monte sigue ya lo americano.
Okay. ¿Quieres vivir en los Estados Unidos o te gustas vivir aquí en México?
Sí, yo quiero vivir en Estados
What the
Unidos,
fuck?
pero eso ya va a ser después.
So you went to Mexico and he spent $5,000. Who do you talk to find these motherfuckers?
Aquí estoy bien.
God damn it.
Sí. Tú tienes 18 años, hay mucho tiempo.
Shout out
19.
them to trying to get here. and
Okay,
get-
hay mucho tiempo
get
para
free and shit, but
entrar.
shit too risky.
The
for
other
me.
coyote asks me to give him the 100 pesos that I'd brought along for emergency purposes. He says someone spotted us and is asking for money. Perhaps naively, I approach the man to see what's going on.
He might be
The man
capping.
who asked us for money is a bit strange. He seems to function as both a tax collector and someone who provides first aid and flotation devices to migrants. Whatever his title was or who he works for, I don't know, but there was no option but to bring this man along.
Hola, ¿qué
What
pasa?
the hell?
¿Puedes decir tu nombre y dónde eres?
Me llamo. Soy de aquí.
Why'd you ask for his name if you gonna blur out his face and where, bro? You just tell him where you're from. You gonna blur out his name anyway. Why you want it? He might have, that man might have a special log. I wouldn't tell that nigga shit.
Piedras, negras.
¿Qué haces hoy?
Pues aquí apoyando a la gente que va cruzando, los estamos apoyando cruzan y a veces no traen su chaleco, no traen protección para el agua, ¿verdad? No traen salvavidas y pues los estamos apoyando, ¿verdad? En eso, para que no vaya a haber un accidente o algo, porque la gente no conoce el río y llega y nada más quiere brincar y cruzan con los niños
if they
en los
can't
brazos,
speak English?
Pues yo también tengo hijos
And they come to the
y eso
US.
es lo que...
As we learned in our previous episode, the Rio Grande is 4 feet and 9 inches deep, and 58% of Mexicans reported as not being able to swim. So many children
It's
and
not
older
bad.
grandmothers who try and cross the river into America but are below 4'9" end up drowning.
3 migrants have died near Shelby.
Mexicans are hella short though. Y'all some short ass motherfuckers. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, yeah, I'm like 6'2", 6'3". Yes, like a lot of people seem short to me, but y'all niggas, y'all are short as shit. I went to a quinceañera one time. I hope I said that right. There wasn't one person that I didn't have to like slightly look down at. Everybody there was short as shit. Short as shit. So 4'9". I mean, I'm trekking through that bitch.
Park in Eagle
Them niggas
Pass. A
probably
woman
struggling.
and 2
Plus the
children
current too. The
drowned in
current
the Rio
too.
Grande River. 4 migrants, including an infant, have drowned in Eagle Pass.
Lo que muchas veces no miran ellos, ¿verdad? O sea que pueden tropezar o algo y en lo que se tropiezan...
It's interesting as hell though.
Agua o algo. Y sí, pues a veces no les ayudamos, pero les avisamos, ¿verdad? Es peligroso, aparentemente se mira tranquilo, pero sí hay lugares donde está hondo y puedes ir caminando y de repente pisas y te hundes y poquita corriente que haya en ese pedazo te lleva.
Sí, ¿qué tipo de trabajo haces?
Creo yo, anda entre los...
Niggas usually pay $7,000 to $10,000 to cross into the...
$1,000 entrar a los Estados
Just to
Unidos.
get over
Me queda
there?
cerca
You
del río
already
y
down.
vengo aquí al río a ver en qué puedo ayudar y a veces me dan algo de dinero, ¿verdad? Y...
Sí, gracias mi amigo para la entrevista. Sí.
No racial, but white folk don't know when to
Despite
wear
his
white
good
shoes.
Samaritan framing, we had no option but to pay him for his services. Still, apparently this is a bad place to cross. Our coyote points to the water to show me something.
What?
Pues, hay varias ocasiones que hay muertos ahí en las pelotas naranjas. Yo le digo las pelotas de la muerte, ¿verdad? Porque cada vez hay muertos ahí.
He points to the orange buoys in the river, installed by the state of Texas to deter migrants.
A disturbing discovery at the border. Security officials found a body trapped in the buoys recently placed in the river across from Eagle Pass.
The coyote says that on multiple occasions he's seen dead bodies trapped in the buoys. So we'll need to keep walking. But stops to tell me that he believes the Border Patrol boat from earlier has been following us using infrared heat sensor cameras. Out of nowhere, the first aid collector man starts hauling ass and my coyote follows him. Naturally, I run after them for about 10 minutes until we finally get back to a new spot in the forest.
I don't really look like y'all running for real. That's a job.
Once again, they bring up money.
So kind of what they were saying was that right now the standard market rate for an average border crossing with a coyote is between $3,000 and $5,000.
I'm not sure how they expected me to pay them, but I wasn't worried about that. My primary concern was getting back into America. Once there, I'm sure we could easily arrange some kind of wire transfer or something. But I didn't feel...
You gonna wire transfer them some goddamn money. Do they got fucking bank accounts? Do they got damn bank accounts? Oh yeah, let me cash up you some guap real quick, my brother. Nigga, come on, bruh.
The remote forest in Mexico was the place to negotiate, so I kept going.
All right, so we just made it on a maybe 1.5 mile hike through the woods, and now we're here on the banks of the Rio Grande.
I hear the sound of a machete striking a tree behind me in the distance, so I turn around.
What the fuck? ¿Está bien?
Fuck no.
¿Tú conoces? Okay.
Fuck no.
All right, guy with a machete just came out of nowhere. I guess it's kind of normal to want to chop down sticks and shit out here. But yeah, definitely not the most chill thing to see right now.
My coyotes assure me that all is well. He was just making sure that we paid the first aid man.
Cause one thing about them cartel, they cutting heads, boy. Yo dome gone, boy. They finna blow your shit off, nigga. They gonna turn your damn body to a convertible. I've seen it. I hate to say it, but I've seen it. They used to let shit rock on the internet back in the day. I don't know. It might be more calm now. Hella live leak videos, all that shit. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. That shit get wicked. That shit gets wild.
And after a final plunge deep into the woods, we found ourselves at the perfect embankment. There were no orange buoys in the river here, and very limited razor wire on the American side. So they said we'd cross here.
All right, so as you guys can see, we're at the end of the journey here. Right here behind me is the Rio Grande. So over yonder is the United States.
Much like the initial entry point into the forest, migrants had left behind a ton of garbage here.
We got hella garbage here. We got a
Is that a COVID card?
children's coloring book right here. I hope they're doing well, but I must say they did not do a very good job. But it's all good. Let kids be kids.
There was also a bunch of dudes there, just hanging out.
We got like a Mexican Ernest Hemingway type figure down here.
Just fishing and wishing people the best of luck.
He's Mexican? Oh, yeah, he is.
You have a good trip. Be careful.
I'm not sure
He got the Marlboros in the pocket, though. Thought I didn't see that. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, Marlboros in the pockets.
Be careful.
Yep, smoking up that.
I'm not sure why, but Ernesto's words gave me the confidence boost that I needed, and the coyotes said it was go time.
All he said was be careful.
See?
After stripping down to my boxers and taking off my shoes, the reality of the risk that we're about to take begins to set in. At this point, I wonder if this whole thing was worth it. After all, many migrants have died on this exact journey.
To cross.
I see a picture of a young boy on the ground and begin to wonder, did he make it across into America for a better life? There's no way to know. There was also no time to ask questions.
Yeah, you can't
the first coyote was already in the water, and it was my turn. Step by step, I inch myself down. And after a few small strides, I reached the water line. From there was only one way to go. In.
Oh, nigga, that shit ain't deep at all.
As I inched through the
Ain't that
rushing
bad.
green water, I began to feel the undertow, the rapid current beneath the river's surface.
Yeah, that's what gets you, bro. The shit you
So
can't
my
see.
coyote asks that we link arms to avoid the rushing currents.
Saludo. Salud para piedras.
I see an entanglement of razor wire that lets me know we're almost home, and Larry Susan's close behind me. Thank God, the experience is finally almost over.
That's a crazy fucking video, bro.
I breathe a sigh of relief.
Okay,
as my
we ain't got to
feet touch
get the wet
American
ass
soil.
shots, though. Okay, all right, more wet ass.
I was
Wet ass,
finally
okay.
home, in the land of the free, where the bald eagle flies. Sure, we had 76 miles to go until Uvalde, but at least I made it across the river,
Yeah,
and away from Mexico for now.
This is wild.
You're white. You're white.
Suddenly, my coyote ducked for cover and told us to be quiet.
Manos arriba. Ven pa' acá, usted.
Speak English.
Hands up. Speak English? Yeah. Get up. Let me see your hands. Got any guns on you?
No, sir.
Face away from me.
We're journalists.
Usted, manos arriba.
Whoa, what the
Bájate.
fuck?
Súbete.
No, he got caught?
You too. You speak English?
Yeah.
Stand up.
I couldn't believe it. Border Patrol had been watching us the entire time since we entered the forest.
Damn!
Hear him swimming.
And set up an ambush on the American side to apprehend
You
us.
two, face away from me. Walk backwards over here. Hey.
Yo!
Immediately, my coyotes jumped back into the water, swimming back to Mexico.
Damn, bruh.
This left us alone in Border Patrol custody.
There was one guy here. He obviously ran back, and then the two USCs right there.
I'm surprised he let them keep the footage. Bro, I'd be so scared, bro. I'd be scared as shit. Nigga didn't even turn the camera off. He ain't got enough sense to turn the damn camera off. Fuck no. They've been watching them since so they knew where they were the whole time. That's crazy as shit. Man, hold on, that's a couple $1,000 camera. You can tell by the quality of this one. They just took their shit. Now what they do with their stuff?
After crossing the river,
Andrew and his cameraman were arrested by United States Border Patrol for illegal entry into the United States. They did not realize this, but what they did was a federal felony offense called failure to report.
What that mean?
After being arrested, they were driven to a migrant processing center and placed under detainee status and held for several days, much of which was spent in solitary confinement. Thankfully, Channel 5 personnel were able to recover their memory cards, which is how you were able to see this footage. But our team also took things a step further while Andrew was detained.
Okay, what they
using details he gave to us over the jail phone.
What is this?
We hired a video game designer to create a graphic
What is this? What is this? What is this?
Creation of the things he saw and heard on the inside. And we compiled these animations and voiceovers into a documentary. If you'd like to see it, go to our Patreon.
God, mother, damn it, I'm not paying for that shit. I'm not paying for no fucking Patreon, man. Anyway, they probably in here, 2 white guys with a bunch of Hispanics. Probably ain't no telling what they heard. Probably cartel talk, probably some other bunch of shit. A lot of them probably getting sent back. I don't know exactly the laws on fail to report. I really don't. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. That video was fire. That's a fire video. Shout out Channel 5. Shout out Channel 5 for that one. That was very interesting. Extremely interesting. Oh, there's a video on it. He talks about it. I don't know. Might watch it on a stream one day. We might watch it on a stream. I'm starting to make a schedule. I think I'm gonna try to stream 2 days out the week because, like I said, streaming isn't my main focus. YouTube is. So I'm probably gonna do Wednesday nights, Saturday nights. That's usually when I'm gonna try to stream 2 days out the week. As of right now, my main focus is YouTube. But if you enjoyed, be sure to check out all the socials, all the other videos. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm out of here.